Let's get more on this now with William Lawrence in Washington, D.C. He's a professor of political science and international affairs at the American University. He also served at the U.S. Embassy in Tripoli and as the Crisis Group's North Africa director. Good to have you with us, William. It seems that the world powers who are represented at this meeting in Berlin largely agree that Libya needs to hold elections that are scheduled for December. Why are they so important, and do you think they will actually take place?
I think they will take place. I'm not so sure they'll take place in December, and there's considerable concern both in Libya and beyond that the elections might take place so late that it destabilizes the country. But I think if it takes place in the first quarter of 2022, everything will be fine. The powers that be are in favor of the elections in large degree because the Western Libyan military, which backs the government of national accord, the previous government, was able to fight back the 14-month siege on Libya on Tripoli with Turkish support. And one of the sort of ironies of the Berlin conference is everyone saying foreign fighters out when it was in fact foreign fighters sponsored by Turkey that made the ceasefire possible and the elections possible. And so that's why Turkey was seeking to have its fighters exempted. But I think it would be of symbolic importance, as reported by AP and Newsweek today after a private State Department briefing, if each side repatriated 300 mercenaries. That would be 300 Syrian mercenaries from each side, the Russians and the Turks doing that to start the removal of foreign fighters from Libyan soil.
Can I ask you more about that issue? Because the UN estimates there are about 20,000 foreign fighters and mercenaries that are still in Libya. Why is their presence seen as a threat to the UN-recognised transition leading to those elections that are hoped to take place in December?
Because they are the main destabilizing force in Libya, including they were the ones that made the civil war of 2015 begin with so much strength, and this 14-month siege in Tripoli wouldn't have been possible without the Russian troops serving as their backbone and as the main convener of troops from a number of nations. And so many people believe the troops have to leave in order for the elections to be successful. I'm not one of those people because I believe that actually right now the foreign fighters, ironically, and it's not politically correct to say this, they're actually the stabilizing force, and that fighting would be easy to break out again if you had an unbalanced withdrawal, and it's probably too complicated to choreograph a full withdrawal of 20,000 troops from 8 or 9 or 10 countries all before December. So the important thing is to start the process, and I've been arguing for some months now that they should start with the African troops who are basically there for salaries, the Chadians, the Sudanese. I think they would be the easiest to get out. And if we had a withdrawal of foreign troops by, say, half, even 3/4 by December, then this backbone of Turkish and Russian troops wouldn't be seen as destabilizing, but rather stabilizing.
Okay, William Lawrence from American University. We do appreciate your analysis. Thank you again for joining us.